Hello, everyone. It's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. Uh, Steve Fambro put out this activity of a couple hours ago at the time of making this video. And he says, Aptera Motors is the first company I've been involved that has the opportunity to select, install, test, and validate its ERP and MES systems before production begins. Anuj and his team are busy testing the system for stress and scale and moving parts in and out of inventory at all the different workstations, getting all the bugs worked out before production begins. And so you see here in the picture, it looks like they made a serial number for this and a lot number, and it says roof gamma solar assembly. So I think it's the solar roof assembly for gamma, not for delta, gamma. And it looks like this is like some kind of barcode QR reader. So I don't know any of this. So I didn't know what an ERP or an MES system is, so I looked it up. And what are the difference between the MES and ERP system? MES stands for Manufacturing Execution System, and it's basically software. It's a software system that lets it tracks the assembly line. So in real time, it knows which parts are going to which station, if they've been installed or not, and you can see like where things are slowing down or speeding up, and you can also do some quality control by making sure that things have to be put in and installed before it gets to the next step. And so it helps, it's basically a manufacturing execution system. It just monitors everything. It monitors the flow of the parts and the flow of the assembly line. And it's just a software package to manage your assembly line. And an ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning System. And this keeps track of like the scheduling for the workers, the schedule. It lets all the different parts of the company, like the finance side, the supply chain side, the buying side, they all are integrated so that they all know what they're doing with each other, and so you can order parts and supplies necessary, schedule your workers, and make sure that you have the financial money to order the parts, and then you can track all the materials and make sure that they're coming in, so you get better inventory control, and you can mitigate some risks of like people forgetting to order a certain part because they know it. And then the best, I guess, is if you get both of them and you can integrate them together, and the ERP talks to the MES. And it looks like, based on this, that Aptera has already bought an ERP and MES system. So they've bought systems that are going to run their assembly line, run their supply chain, and run their purchasing and scheduling of the plant workers and all that stuff. And they are right now just testing it out and making sure it works like they want to. And in the ambassador meeting before the fully charged event, Chris Anthony showed a video of what he called a virtual assembly line. And I think this is what he was talking about. He was talking about their ERP and MES system, which basically runs their assembly line. You can run virtual simulations of their assembly line using this system. And this is something that Chris Anthony said that Sandy Monroe told them to do, is to get this system running. Because I guess what happens is a lot of places start running their assembly line without using these systems and just kind of doing it manually. But that Sandy Monroe told him, like, you should buy this system now, get familiar with it, and get really good at using the system, and start building right away using the system. That'll make you more efficient from the beginning. So I think that's a really great sign. It means that they're doing something while they're waiting for the funding to actually tool up the assembly line. They're running the tests. They're getting very familiar with the system. So by the time they get their stuff, I think they'll be ready to go. Like they'll be all primed and ready to go. So I see this as a really good thing. And it was interesting to me to figure out what an ERP and an MES system was. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to our supporting members, and have a great day.